Hello everyone, this is Soldier here, continuing with our Let's Play Dominions 4, Nazca, Rise of the Mummies. It's now late fall in year 9 of the Ascension Wars. We've cast a number of spells here, as usual. No more, we didn't find anything. Cast a Tartar and Gate a couple times. Call of the Wild. This time we actually tried the Worm That Walks. Interested to see how that one's going to look out. We've cast Divine Name to make another one of our Tartarans into a commander. Sai has cast Wish for another bunch of blood slaves. We cast No More, and apparently we've actually found 2 magic sites in Old Flood. So we found an Iron Cliff and an Underwater Cliff, so that's good. And we've cast Curse of Blood twice, so we have 2 more new Vampire Lords. And apparently Pelagia has attacked us in Fowenshire. Take a look at that. I think that might be one of the provinces that I put about 100 province defense in. It doesn't really look like it. It might not be one with 100 province defense. Go ahead and quit that. Alright, and we've attacked the forces of man in the Bay of Plenty. Let's go ahead and watch that battle. That is our prophet, the Seraph Angel. Nazca is attacking man in the Bay of Plenty. So we have our powerful looking level 7 priest here with 15 awe, invulnerability, fire shield, and all that good stuff. Against all these troops here. For once, I'm actually attacking with a unit that can't be banished. So Gabriel's already got Phoenix Pyre cast, and she's got, or he's got 15 reinvigoration. So he should be gaining back any fatigue that he gains fairly quickly. Apparently these guys try to attack just a couple times and then run away. You see how they're kind of turning white for a second or flashing yellow? That means that they tried to attack, but because of the awe, they actually failed. This being is truly magnificent, and no one would dare strike at this beauty and power. The chance of being affected by the awe is determined by the attacker's morale. A unit with high morale is likely to ignore the awe effect. So, all these guys, even though they've got like 14 morale, that's still almost nothing compared to 15 in awe. So, our Seraph Angel is routing them fairly easily. And apparently we have this effect here from the Arc. I wasn't even taking a look at that. You can see here, well, he's actually lost an arm. I don't know how he lost an arm. I guess the angel cut his arm off. But this guy here has been blinded and diseased by the Arc that our angel is carrying. So the Arc is actually causing blindness and disease to probably most of the enemy army. Again, this guy is blinded and diseased. So, probably most of those guys that already ran away are all blind and diseased now. So that's quite effective. And we had another battle in Dragor. Most of the province has been conquered. And apparently man has attacked us in Bellfields. Our forces defeated the attacking force from man. After the battle, something interesting was found on the battlefield. Sarmus found a bow of war. Sickpit found a star of thraldom. Plague Tongue found an armor of the knights. Dead Flesh found a storm spool. Mordith found a weightless kite shield. Vornak found a chainmail of displacement. So apparently man tried to attack us with a fairly considerable army here. Oh my gosh. We actually lost our Tartaran monstrum. I should have actually given him a Skullface helm so he could cast invulnerability on himself. But I never did that. Let's go ahead and watch this battle because it looks like it'll probably be fairly interesting. Yeah, Amanda's got a pretty good-sized army here versus our extremely large army that we have. Oh no! Domex apparently is our astral Tartar. So he's got luck and ethereal and I guess that's probably mostly all he's got. He might have had an astral shield, hopefully. Go ahead and speed things up here. So they've got a lot of wolves. They've got these Knights of Avalon with their unicorns. Yeah, they've got a pretty good army here, actually. They just cast Wind Guide, so their archers are going to be a lot more accurate now. Looks like our Troll King is kind of sandwiched in the middle of all of our Mound Kings. I should probably actually move him to the front of the lines. So yeah, the enemy's got a lot of troops, but I just have enormous numbers of undead here. Looks like Domex is killing some Wervins. Pretty easy for him to do. I guess he's flown back up here to kill some knights now. So yeah, he's got his astral shield. Apparently he's been weakened. I just have massive numbers of undead. At some point in time, I guess our Troll King is probably going to enter the fray. He's got like 10 in fear, so that's kind of nice. I'm slightly curious to see how old Domex here dies. He is pretty powerful. He doesn't exactly have anything in the way of equipment, but nevertheless, he's not exactly weak. Apparently these Knights of Avalon are trying to flee and run for it. Looks like those guys are trying to run away. Still hasn't really taken any damage. And, where exactly are all of our... Okay, all of our Mound Kings have actually listened to our orders and they're staying behind the enemy troops. We're staying behind the troops. We've got our War Trolls over here. Looks like they should successfully take out this flank of the enemy. Old Domex here has finally perhaps gotten into some trouble. He's all by himself here. They're trying to banish him. He's got pretty decent magic resistance, but... Oh! They're shooting the crap out of him with those bows, though. Yeah, that's why the other Scorpion Tartarin that I've got should probably get that Skull Helm so I can give him invulnerability. That will probably be far more useful than luck and being ethereal. Where exactly is our Troll King at now? Oh, he's trying to get up there to the front. Yeah. Would be great if he was already on the front lines. I think we're about to see the death of our Domax here. Yep, he's down to 9 hit points. At the very least, I'm sure that his fear effect is causing a little bit of a problem for the enemy. You can see a lot of these guys are actually paralyzed. That's due to the Astral Shield. So they were trying to attack, but the Astral Shield was paralyzing them. And it looks like a number of the enemy are already routing. Our Troll King is still kind of stuck on the sidelines there. I don't know why this stupid little Mound King is trying to enter the fray. I guess because he's got his Bow of War. And when a Mound King has a Bow of War, then once they run out of arrows, they'll just attack, which is kind of stupid. I don't like that. So he's going to die here. Probably. At the very least, he's probably picked up an affliction or two. Yeah, he lost both of his arms. He's lost an eye. Well, he already lost the eye, but he's lost both of his arms now, so he's completely worthless. Alright, so our Troll King is finally about to get close to attacking someone. So he might start running down this line here and taking these guys out. With any luck. At least that's what he looks like he wants to do. Don't know that he's going to be able to, though. Oh yeah, our undead are wreaking havoc in the back lines of them, though. This, oh, I think we're about to kill their prophet. Yeah, I think their prophet is, oh yeah, he's got like 180 fatigue, so he's about to die. Yeah, that'll be good. So I guess, man has probably officially lost their prophet now. If these trolls will manage to smack him once or twice. Come on now. You can do it! You can do it! Kill him! He's still at 180 fatigue, so he shouldn't actually be able to defend himself. Yes, the armies of men are routed. Doesn't look like our Troll King ever actually got into the fight. Oh, you know what? I was looking at his leadership. He is at 180 leadership, not fatigue. Nevertheless, he is dead. Alright, so We're just kind of mopping up what's left now. I'm going to go ahead and quit out of this. Okay, I think that was in Belfields, was it not? Yes. And the next battle was in Gboro. Our Wraith Lords have taken over another province from Pelagia. And then we have a battle in the Curtain Wall. The King of Banefires has taken over the Curtain Wall. Let's take a quick look at that. Apparently he raised a temple that he found there. So he'll cast Invulnerability, so these arrows shouldn't really hurt him. And then everybody that tries to attack just kind of melts into a puddle of goo. And he scares everyone away. Because he's a big scary dude. And then we have the battle in Wace. We lost about 178 of our long dead. But we did successfully take over the province. And our Arcane Nexus has absorbed 167 Astral Pearls. I'm not even going to bother looking at these unexpected events. And so we've breached the fortification in 3 different provinces. Alright, go ahead and move him on up. I'll construct a temple with him. And I'll continue moving them to the north. Bump up the province defense here up at, I don't know, 75. And I should be able to send a lot of these guys back. Yeah, I can send a large number of these guys back to pick up some more troops, I do believe. I need to constantly try to ferry troops to the front lines to keep as much pressure on the enemy as we can. Make sure we have everybody maxed out as we move down. We should have quite a few that we can actually move back to pick up some more troops. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and select everyone that doesn't have any troops with them. And start moving them on back. What is that? Storm Spool. Corpse construction bonus. Yes, I'm sure that'll be very useful for my Mound King. I think I'm going to take all these good armors that I managed to gain in that battle and drop them off in the laboratory too. So I've got all of them moving back, and let's go ahead and set the rest of these guys to storm the fortress. Alright, let's storm the castle, and I think I'm going to move my old Troll King up to the front line here. That way he should be able to engage in battle a little more quickly. And old Anthrax, we're going to move him forward. Pump up our province defense here. Just pump it up to about 75. Move him as well. And... really? Oh. They move a little easier if you actually have them selected. I'm going to move him here. If I didn't forge Skullface helm, I want to do that. Select one of these liches that I have and have him do that. Actually, Manklo Oklo, they might be able to forge Skullface helm. No, they can't. I'm going to have one of the liches do that. He should probably be able to forge it. Okay. Let's make sure that we have our vampire lords summoning more vampire lords. The Curse of Blood. I'll take our two new vampire lords and summon allies with them. I'll take these other two liches. We're going to forge some skull staffs for our two new vampire lords. First of all, I need to alchemize some more death gems. Alright, let's forge a couple skull staffs. Excellent. And where is our pretender at? Actually, where is this worm that walks? I guess that's the worm that walks. The worm mage. What is this? It's almost like the symbol for invulnerability, or, no, immortality. A unit with this ability has a chance to reform somewhere in the vicinity instead of dying when it is slain. Oh, that's kind of cool. So it's kind of a limited immortality. I guess he's got about a 75% chance of just reforming if he's actually slain in battle. It's actually quite interesting. So he's invulnerable, he's pierce resistant and slash resistant. And he has some regeneration as well. So he's kind of like a limited immortality. Let's go ahead and take a real quick look here. Could forge the robe of Callus the Druid. We also have the green eye. What were the other spells that I can cast that might be of interest here? Kind of liked that worm that walks. That's kind of a neat little commander. Let's see, what else do we have? What is the Forest Troll tribe? Is magic combined with being a large troll make the shaman? So apparently it summons a shaman with some trolls in his party. The Vermin Feast. What does that one do? The caster makes vermin like rats and cockroaches, or shrimps and crabs, attracted to the supply stores. Okay, so that's to get rid of any castles that you're sieging. To make them run out of supplies, I guess. Okay. Suppose I could awaken a tree lord. I need another gem to actually do that. Let's go ahead and awaken a tree lord, I guess. just so people can see the different variety of summoning spells. What? Okay, so I can only do it in a forest province. Alright then. Let's do that worm that walks again. I kind of like that one. I have I'm definitely partial to Immortal Commanders. And something with... Actually, you know what? Holy crap. He is immortal. He is immortal, plus he has partial immortality. Oh my gosh. He's like one of my new favorite spells. So he's immortal, and he has like a partial immortality. Basically, that's like a similar to Phoenix Pyre, but apparently there's just a 75% chance that he'll reappear on the battlefield somewhere if he's actually slain. What do I want to give him though? I don't really know that I actually want to give him anything. He's not really a fighter, he's more of a spellcaster. Still, he's kind of cool. I'll just set him to research. Anyways, our research, however, we are about 193 points away from completing our research in Blood Magic, up to level 9. So we're going to go ahead and pick as much as I can. Alright. So we are now going to have the next level of Blood Magic. So we'll be able to do Bind Demon Lord and all that good stuff on the next turn. And what do we have our Pretender doing? Actually, this guy, I'm going to have him cast Divine Name again. I should have some more Tartaran commanders that are healed up. Not that one. But our Tartaran Titan, yes. The first Tartaran Titan on the list. He's good to go. So I'll have yet another Tartaran Titan that's ready and healed up. I think this is the last one that I cast Divine Name on. Okay. So I've got them moving there. Got some people moving back and moving forward to there. Actually, I do have some, set him to research, I guess. Take him as well. Him. Set him to research. And we need to give some troops to these Mound Kings that I have here. If I can ever scroll all the way down to the bottom. Okay. Might be time to actually summon some more Mound Kings. I think I summoned about 30 the other turn. But I could definitely stand to summon some more. Yes, indeed we could. Well, these two guys need to research. Alright, let's go ahead and select all these guys and start moving them up that way. And this guy can start summoning allies. Move him down there. Have all of these werewolves, they're ready to start sneaking down that way. And move him down there. Got all of these guys that can move up here. And him, I'm actually going to... I don't think he can take that province by himself. I mean, he's a decent thug, but he's not going to successfully take that province. You know what? Actually, now that I think about it, he would be better off with a Skullface helm than with that other one. So I'm going to take our two liches here. Actually, I'm forging 2 skull staffs and 1 Skullface. Yeah. And our pretender god. I'm going to cast a ritual spell. No. Actually, we're going to forge an item here. We are going to forge the Gatestone. And Faraglios here. I'm going to empower him in blood magic again. So that'll bring him up to 2 in blood magic. So you should be able to do a couple more interesting things next turn, which I'll probably empower him yet again. And these guys here, let's go ahead and storm the castle, I think. Got some more guys here that need to be set to reanimate. Move him along. Move him up here. Start moving these guys forward along with them. So we'll continue our ability to reanimate more and more troops in that area. Let's bump up our province defense there to a level that Pelagia can't really hope to defeat. And we can bump up our province defense here, and I think we'll continue moving along with our profit as well. That's a pretty large army right there. Let's just go ahead and move to that one. Can't really take that fortress by himself anyways. However, I can take that province and raise his temple, if that is a temple in that province. I think that temple is actually in that province. Move them on up. Continue moving them. Apparently she wants to site search. Those guys. So we're doing the worm that walks again, summoning some allies with the fairy queens. Got quite a few of these little fairy things here. I don't even... There's 164 of them there. We're down to 20-something of them. And we have bukus of Tartarans. Actually, looks like a number of them are free from afflictions, which is very nice. I guess I've got several of them that are probably going to continue to pillage my cities, which kind of stinks, but he's got a pretty decent map movement. Do I have another one that can move? No, but he has leadership and he can lead 15 magic beings. I'm going to go ahead and give him a bunch of these earth elementals. Where is he? Guess I can give him these gnomes as well. Maybe. Well, a couple of them. Yeah, why not give him these guys too? I don't exactly need them in my capital. Alright. Give him that. And, I don't really need to give one of these Tartarans something that's going to cause arm loss, because, well, anything they hit's already going to be hurting quite badly. Well, let's go ahead and give him this freaking monolith armor. I should give him regeneration. That one is thankfully not cursed, so I can take it off of him if I so desire. That bumps his protection up to 29. And what else would I like to give to him? Let's give him the Ember. And we've already gone with an armor that's going to make him really tough, so why not give him the barrier as well? I just need a good helmet and something with awe wouldn't hurt. Okay. As for our other items, I don't know what I think some more boots with flying, and where are my little gnomes at? Maybe a ring of regeneration and possibly some bracers of protection. Actually, I'll give him the amulet of resilience, I think. Really, I don't have enough gems. Do I have enough gems now? Alright, let's look at their forging here. Okay. The boots of the behemoth. Give them the boots of the behemoth. That would allow him to trample any smaller troops, which pretty much everyone is smaller than a Tartaran. but I'm gonna go with that. And the... Actually, I've already got braces of protection, but it wouldn't hurt to go ahead and forge another one. And let's forge the winged shoes here. That way he can fly. Okay. Go ahead and check our research one more time to make sure nothing has changed for the bad. We are doing our attacks, storming the castle, moving our troops. She's doing her crazy stuff. Set him to reanimate. We're building our temple, moving them. I think we may be set to go here. At least as much as we can be. I've got my pretender forging the gate stone finally. Ah, this guy here. Oh yeah, well, I did have him moving. I thought I had him moving. Don't know what happened, but I thought before he was able to move all the way up there. Apparently not. Oh, it's because I gave him new troops. Okay. It's because I put those earth elementals and stuff in his army. You know what? He doesn't even really need those earth elementals. I can use the gate stone to move them. I'd rather have him on the front lines a little faster. What are these guys' map movement? Map movement of 2. Map movement of 2. And he had a map movement of 3. These guys, I think they were just 1. Let's just take a look and see if... Well, he still can't move very far. Okay, I'd rather just get rid of everyone and have him move by himself. We'll use the gate stone to move the other stuff. Alright. Now he can move all the way up there. And this guy here. Let's go ahead and see if he can cast any decent spells. He could actually do blood, right? Or he could send a lesser horror. Let's go ahead and empower him, I think. Empower him in blood. I'm already empowering Faraglios there. And I should have... Okay, he's already doing Divine Name, so I think we're set. Alright, yeah, we're going to go ahead and end this video here. So, as always, if you enjoy our videos, I hope you'll like and subscribe. And we will see you again soon. Thank you very much.